They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
All right.
Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Hey, uno. Here we go. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Titans move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right. Hey, uno Mars.
To throw, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down. A run with Spears. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Second and 7. Once again, it's Spears. Oh, big hole left side. The speed on display. He's in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown Titans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Quick, right?
They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Why Tony? Hey, south. Hey, uno.
To throw is Stroud. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
11, 11.
Back to throw. Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Why, Tony? Tonight.
Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Let's go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Spears. And he's going to go backwards on that one and take him down back at the 6-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Dell motioning over. They'll go. It's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Now, Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
12.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Look the hot. 19 Texas.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! Inside the 20! And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
South. Hey, Uno. Look the hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
South.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 Texas. 11.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Time will run out on him as he's taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Henry 202. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
Dell motioning over. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Working across the field, that's Pickens. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
70 range. 19 tight. Go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, uno more. Right, Tony.
Here's Stroud. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown tonight.
Point conversion.
Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey.
To throw is Stroud. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Titans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Titans stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Look the hot.
Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
47-yard line.
19 Texas. 11. Buggy. Hey, uno Mars.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
All right.
Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to second down at the 32-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On the quick, right?
On play action, Stroud. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. On first down, it's Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight. Hey, south. Tonight.
Now, Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
2J.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He's got a man wide open. The tight end complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A handoff, running left is Spears. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They run, it's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Straight ahead, it's Spears. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Look the hot, look the hot.
Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely... just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
On the set. Viking 18. Set up. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
3rd down and 9.
70 range. 70 range. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look deep here for Burks. And he will score. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Tennessee. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 Texas.
To throw, it's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
Here we go. 11.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Going up top. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Ready. Back to 60. Back to 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Off he goes. To the pylon, he's pinned. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. That is a dream scenario. The offense had to the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Oh,
Stroud gonna set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Cedric Gray.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Take over.
Here's Spears. Here's a 2nd and 9.
18, Cardinal, 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown Titans. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. Now he'll air one out, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
19 Lions.
Now, faking the give. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead.
Texans 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
First and 10.
Ow, beside. Hey, uno. Beside.
Throwing is Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
19 Texans.
Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided.
All right.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
what you talking about. This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your nibble like a night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, 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 in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28.